around for far too long. Blue on blue, friendly fire on our own kind walls with no cause or up time after time. Never put the big always a fight just to shoot me in the shoe.
Well, the way the Warren works is it's an open door resource centre for young people, so anybody can come in and use the service. So everything we offer is free generally. The recording studio was set up probably nearly 30 years ago by young people at the Warren because that's what they wanted. And ever since then it's sort of provided a service to Hull for young people. And people can get involved by basically just coming in, booking in and being part of it really.
Basically, if you want to get involved in music in Hull, you just need to come to the Warren and speak to Stu.
I think it's probably one of the most important projects in the city because it's offering people a chance to use a decent professional studio with people that know how to run it and have a great ear for music and are passionate about local music and giving young people an opportunity.
Yeah, it's open for anyone. I mean, what we sort of pride it on is that the studio is open for people that have got no experience and people that are really experienced professionals. So it has that balance of everyone sort of working together, and it doesn't matter what you want to do. There's no, we're not going to patronise anyone for doing something really fun and for the first time. At the same time, we provide really high quality support and to sort of professional artists as well as people that just want to get involved on a small level.
Yeah, I'd tell them and say the best place you can go would be the Warren because they understand what you want to do and they don't criticise what you want to do, they take on board what you want to do and they're only going to try build on what you've got to make what you can do better.
It's been more important than anything ever, I think, because it's that's got my name out, it's that label that has boosted me, so I've got the Warren to thank for all of that.
Well, I mean, like on a number of levels, it's been like really helpful. I mean, as part of the events that have been affiliated with Warren Records, like the Love Music Hate Racism, which led to Freedom Festival connection, that put us in front of a lot of people in Hull, which was amazing for the talks.
I'm responsible for setting up Warren Records on the back of the Secret Millionaires investment, which was a really good platform we set up so we could actually give it showcase local music and all stuff we was working on. So what we've done in the last sort of 8 years is build that locally and nationally as a really well-respected label and a hub for music. So now people locally and nationally, radio, press, promoters, all contact us to sort of link into good new music because they trust that we've got a really good ear for new music and they trust that we're working with some really good people.
It gives you all the availability just for gigs, practicing and to record if you don't have the facilities yourself.
Yeah. Like it's a great place and it just gives people an amazing opportunity. Like some people don't even know that they've got it, and it's good that it just gets around with good word of mouth.
Yeah. My first gig was through the Warren. I remember coming in and being in the studio and then being real nervous because there was like me, Isabel Wanwell, Jodie, a couple of others who were playing. And then it was just like, oh God, we've got a gig tonight. It was real nervous like that. I'd never done this before, to do it live in front of anyone, so I wouldn't have even got to do that if it weren't for the Warren.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely on a personal level, and anything we do doesn't really get judged in any way. It's what they want to do with it. It's what the young person or the musician wants, where they want to take it. And I get as much satisfaction out of someone coming in the studio for the first time and singing to a backing track and a bit of karaoke and having a bit of laugh. The same satisfaction I get of releasing an album with a band and then touring the country or getting them played on American radio or whatever.
It's having the opportunity to do these things, which are fundamental parts of the whole entire industry.
If you're into playing music, then you need to get in there and record your music because it's free and you're getting a product at the end of it that is of equal, if not better quality than some of the studios that I won't name that will charge over the odds. If you can't afford to pay those prices, you're going to come in here and get the same end product for nothing.
There's always a fear of not being accepted, but people, I just got to say, I've got to urge people to do it, because like there is, walking in here, you just find immediately everybody wants to talk to you and help, and yeah, it's really welcoming. So be brave, get in there.
Any young musicians that are out there that do want to get out of the bedroom and they're a bit nervous about it, you've just got to bite that bullet. You've just got to go out there and do it.
If they've got an interest in music, this is probably the place to come, because obviously it's free studio. You can probably get someone who knows how to play an instrument. Just ask them really nicely to teach you a few bits and bobs.
Just drag them in, because I was really scared coming here the first time, because it's a little bit intimidating. You know, you walk in, there's just different crowds everywhere.
You see a group big people outside, I can bet you anything, half of them will be harmless.
The thing about the Warren is it's a lot more welcoming than a lot of other places. Like once you're here and you get in and you realise everyone's so down to earth, like there's really nothing to worry about. Like everyone fits in here.
Come in, come and see everyone, because we're all lovely in here. We're not going to like try and start scratching your face. We're just going to say, come on, have a cup of tea. We'll all sit and chill and we'll do something nice.
You know, as long as you come with the right attitude, that's the attitude you're going to receive. So, you know, I'd encourage anyone to just like, if they're thinking about coming, just come, give it a go.
I did a photography course, and I don't know, I never wanted to leave after that.
I think the driving force for me is just seeing stuff happen, and I think the big part of that isn't just about music in general, it's about Hull music, and it's about Hull community, and about linking Hull with the rest of the world, because I think that's something I feel like I can help with, and something I'm passionate about. I'm very, you know, aware with what's going on in Hull, and I think it's amazing, but I really want to shout about it. I want us all to be ambassadors for our city and say, look, we don't have to move to London to be in a band and to meet, you know, let's build our own infrastructure in Hull so we can have our own labels, our own support networks, and let's base it from Hull and then feed it to the world.
People living in a bubble, them are full of trouble.